40-year high. Inflation now at a 40-year high. Obviously, it's impacting every part of your daily routine.
But just how much are those expenses stacking up compared to a year ago? Let's go off the wall to find out. So, Will, what we basically said here is, if today you bought everything you could have bought a year ago, this is how much more it will cost you if you did it today. Some of them are daily items. Some of them are things you would do more infrequently.
Today, if you just got after it, got after your to-do list and said, I'm going to pay all my bills today, what would that look like as compared to 1 year ago? So you wake up. Obviously, first thing you do, turn on the lights.
That's right.
And so if today you decided to pay your electricity bill, what you'd be looking at is a 14% increase over last year. Last year, that monthly bill would have been $125. This year, $142.
Imagine if you bought one of Pete Buttigieg's electric cars, too, and you did the model thing. You'd be paying a lot more today than you were last year. How about bedroom furniture? You took advantage of a Memorial Day sale on a mattress. A year ago versus today, it was $500 a year ago. This year, $550.
Got after it. Remember, you went to the store, said, I need a new mattress. I'm going to get one. 10% more.
I like that. We're getting after it today, just like we could have a year ago.
All right, after you turn on the lights, what do? You go to the kitchen, you make a cup of coffee. What is that coffee? It's 17% over a year ago. You can see it right over here, $9.36 for a bag of beans.
Last year would have been $8. And then you go to the stove. I don't know where we live here. We live in some swank kitchen in maybe California, it looks like. Probably more expensive in California even than it is here.
Yeah.
Increase in breakfast sausage and related products like eggs. It's up to $2.28, up from $2 last year. So every portion of what you're doing as you go through this get after it morning is more expensive.
So far, we are up $69 from a year ago. What we would have spent on these same items then, now we're up almost $70. Here comes the big one. This one's going to hurt. Time to go to work. What do you have to do? Fill up at the gas station. A 60% increase in gasoline over a year ago. $100 to fill up your tank, $104 to be precise, $60, $65 to be precise, 1 year ago.
And look at that, up total $757 on commuting expenses overall. But let's say, as Will said, you really are getting after it because your tires are getting worn, so you got to change your tires. 15% increase in the cost of tires. It was $150 last year. This year, it's going to cost you $172 if you find an honest tire salesman who will sell it to you at cost.
Hey, here's a quick example. You're going to maintain your car, right? Oil change. Last year, an oil change, $40.
It's a big day.
This year, $47. There you go. There's your total increase now. And we're running a tally. You got after it. So a year ago versus now you're up $138.29 on what you would have spent year over year.
Okay, so you've commuted over this gigantic bridge that we have on the wall here, and now you're at the office. And when you're at the office or at home, at work, everything you're confronting there at a personal level is more expensive as well, including supplies and books. A 4% increase on educational books and supplies from last year. So last year it would have been just shy of $18. This year, $18.71.
This one hurts a lot of people. Look at this. 4% increase in daycare and preschool. You got to drop the kids off. Last year, you would have spent $226 on daycare. Now it's up to $235. Let's run the tally. Let's run the total. Now, $148 over 1 year ago.
All right, so you've gotten up, you've turned on the lights, you've cooked breakfast, you've commuted to work.
Bought a mattress.
You bought a mattress, you changed your tires, you changed your oil, you bought some educational materials, and now you're spent. So what do you got to do? You got to take a vacation because everybody needs a little bit of time with or without the kids to just unwind. Well, how are you going to get there? You're probably going to take a flight. If you're driving, it's more expensive, but if you're flying, it's really more expensive. Last year, a flight might have cost you $250. This year, $335. Will, I know you fly a lot. There's no doubt airline tickets are a lot more expensive.
Way more. And every aspect of travel is up. Every part of your vacation. I know there's probably many of you right now taking those summer vacations or preparing to or just coming back from. And you saw the bills because it hits you every step of the way. Hotel rooms up 12%. Last year you paid $200 a night for that hotel room. Now you're up to $224. You probably went out to eat. You got hit. You got stuck. Look at this. Another 9% increase in eating out at a restaurant.
You're going to buy that ribeye steak. You're going to pay a lot more. I mean, it all depends on item after item after item, how much more you're spending. So we added it all up. If a year ago you were to have done all of these things and bought all of these things because you got after it a year ago, it cost you this year $263.35 more to do all of those things.
Now, we know you experience that actually in much higher pressure points because you're filling up twice a month, maybe 3 times a month. So you're getting that gas price more often. But if you average that out and you're doing a lot of this on a daily basis, that's what you're experiencing. $263 on a daily basis more over where we were a year ago.
And businesses experiencing it because all of their energy costs going up, they have to pass those increases on to customers, and that's where you see it across the board.
Hurts. Inflation hurts. And right now, no relief in sight.